Most people look at a desktop computer and imagine a massive tower taking up half the desk, but this little box completely flips that script. It is honestly shocking how much power is packed into something that could practically hide behind a monitor. When you first pick it up, it feels surprisingly dense, like a solid brick of tech rather than a hollow plastic shell. It is clearly built for business, but for anyone needing a clean, minimalist workspace, it is a bit of a hidden gem. Now here is the thing about these refurbished units. You are getting an older 6th generation i5 processor, which might sound like ancient history to some, but for everyday tasks like web browsing, handling spreadsheets, or streaming, it just works. It is snappy enough that you won't find yourself tapping your fingers, waiting for a window to open. Having 16 gigabytes of RAM right out of the box is a massive win here. It means you can keep a dozen browser tabs open while running a few background apps without the system choking. That 256 gigabyte SSD keeps the boot times fast, so you are ready to go in seconds rather than minutes. What stands out, though, is the connectivity. It is rare to see this many ports on a machine this small. You have 6 USB 3 ports, which is plenty for all your peripherals, plus the HDMI and DisplayPort setup means you can easily run a dual monitor configuration. That is a huge productivity boost if you're used to working on a single cramped screen. It even handles 4K output, which is a nice touch for a machine at this price point. Of course, it is not perfect. Since it is a micro form factor, you are not going to be doing any serious gaming or heavy video editing on this thing. The integrated graphics are strictly for office work and media consumption. Also, because it is a refurbished unit, you are getting a generic box and a basic keyboard and mouse, which are functional but definitely nothing to write home about. You might want to swap those out for something more comfortable eventually. It is also worth mentioning that while it comes with Windows 11 Pro, you are dealing with hardware that is getting on in years. It is a fantastic budget solution for a home office or a student setup, but don't expect it to be a powerhouse for the next decade. Still, for the price, it is hard to argue with the value. It is quiet, it is tiny, and it gets the job done without any fuss. If you need a reliable machine that stays out of your way and keeps your desk looking clean, this little Dell is a surprisingly solid pick.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.